Hey everybody, I'm making this video. I'm trying to make it a short video. This is the story of the most important thing that has ever happened in my life. I'm trying to keep it super condensed. So I've told people this story. I never made a video before. There's things I could be doing right now, but I feel like this could be the most important thing I can do right now. A little bit about myself. I grew up as an atheist, and something crazy happened in my life that I feel like I've got to share with people. So I grew up an atheist, didn't believe in God, thought that people who went to church were crazy, and I would try to talk you out of your faith, you know. Not a lot of people talked about God when I was younger. I went to church a few times, didn't like it, that didn't set in. TV, movie stars, musicians, there's a lot of people out there that hate God, and my friends, we didn't like God either, and we talked more about God than people positively. Anyway, one day something crazy happened. God spoke to me one day in my life. I was probably about 20 years old, going to college. He said, I want you to follow me. It was a voice. It spoke from the outside, but it was kind of like from the inside. I want you to follow me. He spoke. I knew it was God. For some reason, I knew it was God. I didn't even believe in God. And I remember I said something stupid. I said, I've got my own plans. I said, you got really bad timing, God. I was like, I'm in college. I'm doing this. I got my own thing I'm doing. You know, I'm trying to do this and that. And, following you, I don't know if that matches up with everything that I'm wanting to do. Or something. I don't know. Maybe later, but you got bad timing. That was probably the stupidest thing I could have said ever in my life, dude. I said that, and God said what he said. I said what I said. He didn't argue with me, man. I felt a weight on me, and I said, I don't care. I'll carry this weight, and blah, blah, I'm doing my thing. Next few years of my life filled with destruction, drinking, partying, drugs, chasing women, man. College lifestyle. That stuff happens all over the place. It's kind of what you have right in front of you. It's influence so easy to fall into. That happens so much. It's crazy. Anyway, that was going on. Man, it started to wear on me. After a while, I said, man, I am killing myself. What I'm doing is destroying myself. None of this is good for me, dude. I felt the effects of sin in my life. It felt like my being was like a cloth, and I was acid washed. I was coming unraveled at who I was. The life was sacred, and I had done something stupid. Then there was other things that I didn't do that got to me. Things I didn't do, I felt like, man, a situation popped up, and I felt like I need to do something, and it would burn inside my heart, and I wouldn't do nothing. I would sit there. The moment would pass. It would be gone, and I didn't do nothing. I said, what is wrong with you? Man, why didn't you do something? You know? So I was going through all this stuff, and then there was that period of time, it was fine and dandy. Then there was like a period where I was like, what is going on? What is going on? And then at that time I felt under attack. The devil was telling me I'm the biggest piece of trash that ever existed, that ever walked, the biggest mistake in the whole universe. But the devil is a liar, you know. He was just pouring filth on me. If he's telling you good things, I would be scared. But the devil tells you stuff, he's a liar, so it's probably not true. Boom, okay. Anyway, one day I was lost. I was broken, man. I said, I don't know up from down. What's the reason of all this? What's the purpose of life? Why do I exist, man? Why do people talk to me and say the things they do, man? What is going on here? Didn't know. Nobody else really knew around me either. My sister came to me. She said, I'm getting baptized. Said, you can get baptized too. I said, okay, that sounds good. Started reading the New Testament. I didn't know who God was, man. I was sitting on the fence about Jesus. I read it. I liked the story of Jesus, but was he God in the flesh, the Son of God, capital S, that came down and died for our sins? That was a big leap. That's a leap of faith. Didn't know, so I had to get baptized. Said, I know what sin was. God called me. I want to do this. It'll mark a time when I'm saying I'm following God. Okay, I got baptized, thought things would be good. Things were awful, bad after that. I was under attack sometimes before, after being baptized, under attack 24/7. Eventually, I just got tired of it. Okay, now this is the whole lead up. That was a big lead up. All right. Eventually, I got tired of it. Went into my room. The most important thing that's ever happened. Went into my room. It was nighttime. I closed the door. I just started praying. I knew the thoughts that I were thinking were broken. I said, Jesus, heal my mind. My heart feels like a 100-pound ton weight. Heal my heart. Heal my soul. Heal my body. Heal this place. I just kept praying that over and over. I said, heal my mind. Heal my heart. Heal my body. Heal my soul. Heal this place. I just kept praying that because I knew it was all broken, dude. And I was praying that, and then shortly after that, something weird happened. I wasn't praying that for very long, and there's a street light on outside my window, and the light's kind of flickering. Something weird's going on. I look up, hey, what's going on with this light? Light's out here. All of a sudden, traveling in on this beam of light, floating in on this beam of light. This is where the story gets weird, and I just got to tell it, all right? floating in on this beam of light in kind of a meditative position, comes in, floats in through my window, and boom, rays of glory, rays of awesomeness, rays of purity, rays of majesty, rays of holiness is booming off of this person. And I see him, and I said, that looks just like Jesus, dude. It was Jesus. He shows up in my room. He looks kind of like I've seen him in pictures, but a little bit different. I can say, those people who drew the pictures, they probably seen him before. I think you should probably see Jesus before trying to draw him. They probably seen him before, because it looked kind of like the dude. Anyway, he shows up, and I'm like, I'm starstruck. My mouth is hanging open. I'm like, what? In my heart, I say, you're Jesus. What are you doing here? But my face is like, what? It's awesome. Awesome. He looks at me, he says, Will. So he knew my name. He said, what's up, my dude? Those are his words, not mine. That's what he said to me. He said, what's up, my dude? And then he looked in at me, man. And I'm sitting there in a broken sinner, and I'm like, man, my life is cracked and messed up, dude. And the grossness has just been poured into this thing, dude. And he looks at me, and he sees the greatest treasure that you've ever seen. If you could see the biggest treasure, dude, and you were jumping up and woo, dude. He's looking at me, and there's this pure love, dude. The value that he sees in each one of us, the value that he created us to be, the value that you have. You were made to be wonderful and of accomplishing purpose and awesomeness. He wonderfully made you. And man, that's just pouring over me. It is the greatest feeling in the world, man. Oh my goodness, dude. It was like, I don't even know what to compare it to. It's like a father looking at his child or something. He does that, and then he starts showing me some other things. He starts showing me some things. He starts floating around the room. He starts showing me. He doesn't always have to speak. Sometimes he just shows you. He said, I'm the ultimate problem solver. He started floating around. I thought he was like the Kung Fu master or something. He started floating around. He's like, I tackle this problem and solve it, which allows me to get to this problem and solve it. I'm the ultimate. He solves problems. And he's like, I can't be stopped. I saw this picture. I got this impression of like an infinite amount of Rubik's Cubes lined up, and you were going to time somebody to solve it. You'd press the button, and he would already be next to you and say, done. And it's the fastest, not even humanly possible, superhuman. And it was awesome, and he floated through the wall, and then he floated down the street and disappeared. Boom, he was gone. And he showed me ultimate problem solver, cannot be stopped. And I was like, what just happened? I was like, what just happened? It was amazing. It was awesome. I stood there. I was just like, whoa! I just like had the biggest smile on my face for a long time. And I went to sleep, man, with the biggest smile on my face you ever seen before. I just had the biggest smile you ever seen before. It was wonderful. And then I woke up the next morning, and it was like the most beautiful sunrise I'd ever seen in my life, dude. It was like clear blue skies. Oh my goodness, the sky just looked so wonderful. It's like the birds were chirping. I could hear them chirping that day. And it was like, whew, just the air was like, just peace was in the air. Just like, goodness, I had to like breathe it in. And it felt so good, man. It felt awesome. It was like God created that special day, dude. It was just wonderful. It was awesome. And peace. It was like there was peace on earth, man. It was wonderful. And I remember I was A-okay, baby. It was the greatest day after that. I was like, wonderful, baby. And man, I remember I was like, wow, that was incredible. I don't even know, there's really no going back after that, dude. And wow. So I didn't expect that to happen. At first I was like, maybe I shouldn't tell people because they're going to think I'm crazy. And then, man, I'll tell you what, more importantly, is something like that happened to me, and I felt like something like this happen, man. People say that Jesus didn't even live, never existed, man. He's living today. He showed up and showed me the most awesome thing, dude. He's God that came down and in the flesh, and he can pass through walls. He's living today. He can float around and travel on light beams and stuff, dude. And he's the most awesome dude that ever lived, man. It's wonderful. I have to I'm like, I can't hold this. What? If something like that happened, you better tell me. So this is me telling you. Here you go, man. This is going out to the world, dude. And things were never the same after that, dude. He showed me other things. God showed up my life, and just like, yeah, God has just showed up, just like blankly, dude, and doing miracles and being awesome, dude, and doing stuff that doesn't make any sense in the natural physical realm, dude. But it's awesome. Because he operates in the supernatural, man. Much bigger picture than what we're used to. And, yeah, dude, everybody should know who Jesus is. Everybody, when they see Jesus, should be jumping for joy, man, and running towards him because they know who he is, man. He's the most awesome person you could have in your life, dude. So everybody should know him, man. So yeah. So, man, if you're watching this video, I don't think things happen by chance, man. I'm making this videos out there. You could accept God right now, dude. If you're lost, here's someone telling you, man. Jesus is alive and he's the only answer. He's the answer, man. You know, all you gotta say is, God, man, I'm sorry for my sins. I messed up. I'm sorry. Forgive me, man. And come into my life. Show me you're real. And come in. Show me who you are, you know? And so yeah, you can do that, man. And everybody should feel that feeling. That next day awesomeness, man. And the Bible says, blessed are those that believe that have not seen, man. And I guess it took some faith to pray to Jesus before he showed up. I'm glad he did show up, and I can't wait to see him again. And everybody gets to see him at some point, man. And who knows? There's other people have seen Jesus, man. Oh, that's awesome. And so yeah, it's been awesome transformation. The best thing that's ever happened in my life. So yeah, if you're watching this, man, I challenge you to, if you don't know God, just to reach out for him, dude. Just to reach out and try to make contact. Try to know him. Maybe some of the things people aren't telling you, maybe they don't know what they're talking about. Like I didn't know what I was talking about, telling people I didn't know God. I had no idea, or God didn't exist. I've seen Jesus. I've talked to God, man, and he lives. He's awesome. And if you are saved, and I love hearing the testimonies of what God's doing, man. So if you are saved, I challenge you to make a video about what happened to you when you got saved, man. Like I said, the Bible said, blessed are those that believe and that haven't seen. So, I love to hear what God's doing. Maybe you got to pray about it sometimes. Hey, maybe some people aren't telling the truth. I don't know. Pray to God. He'll probably tell you if someone's telling the truth or not, So, I'll challenge you to make a video and say what awesome things God is doing in your life and share it, man, because it's the most awesome thing. So, this is my story, the greatest thing that ever happened to me, and I just wanted to make this video, and I have. So, thanks for watching, and I'll tell you what, I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you right now. All right. Dear Jesus, I just thank you for everything you've done in my life, Lord, for giving me a great future and hope and speaking into my life, and a great testimony you've given me, Lord, and the power that you've given us, Lord, and the things that you paid for. I thank you for all of that, Lord. You said we would do greater miracles, and I just pray that those things be manifest in the world, Lord, and people connecting to you to live their life fully in your glory, Lord, as you intended them to be. And I pray for strength, for clarity. I bind their mind to your mind, their heart to your heart. Oh yes, I bind them to the blood of Jesus. Oh yeah, the works of the cross, great grace and love, Lord, and I just pray that you reveal yourself and show yourself in their lives. And use this video, Lord. I just thank you for everything, and I pray for a great day when we can all rejoice together. In Jesus' holy name I pray. Hey, and I'll continue praying for you guys over time. Thanks for watching. Bless you.